Hey guys, welcome to day 11 of our 30-day series. I think it's 11, I don't remember. Today's class is going to be a heart opening flow. We will move into dancer and camel pose, but hopefully it feels nice and kind of mandala style throughout the practice. I hope you really enjoy it. I like this style. If you have props, please grab them. I would say either a couple blocks or a bolster. We're gonna get started in a supported fish pose. Couple of options here. You can either place one block lengthwise vertically down the center of your back, kind of upper to mid back between your shoulder blades, and another block underneath your head for support. Or you can use a bolster just under the length of your spine if that feels softer and nicer to you. Find your shape. Let your head rest down. Feel your chest opening, so literally your pec muscles are spreading out. And then drop your arms down. Close your eyes. And see where breath goes in this really kind of intense opening posture. If your tendency is to tighten up and tense and shallow your breath, maybe back out a little bit and then see if you can expand. Expand the breath, expand the length and the depth and where it goes. This place of opening across the heart, both physically and metaphorically, can be a very, very vulnerable thing. So I ask that you give yourself some patience and some awareness of how you're actually doing here. Don't be afraid to back off, like I said, but then also don't be afraid to explore here and linger here. And see if you can change either the sensation or your thought patterns regarding the sensation of opening up. And again, do what you will with that. If that's just a physical sensation for you, then great. If it also means there's somewhere in your life that you are not really comfortable yet with opening up about, or someone that you're not comfortable with yet, bring those same tactics into your life. Three more breaths. And really gently, keeping your eyes closed, walk your feet in. Lift up slightly out of the pose so you can move your prop out of the way. And then lay down onto your back. Drop your knees over to the right. Left knee is stacked on top of right, pointing out at a 90-degree angle from your hip. And then left hand is stacked on top of right as well. As we inhale, we're gonna lift our left fingertips, trace them in a little half circle rainbow shape overhead until you eventually open up the chest and gaze out to the left. Big twist through the upper body. Exhale, left hand traces back overhead, closing down and landing on top of right hand. Two more. Inhale to open up, create that little half circle. Let it feel good. Let it stretch through the neck and the shoulder and the chest. Exhale, close back down. One more time, inhale, open. This time the opening is gonna stay to the left. We're gonna drop our knees the other way. Right knee to stack on top of left. Right hand comes on top of left. Next inhale, right fingertips trace this time up and overhead and over to the right. Gaze follows along. Exhale, close back down. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Open up to the right. Really stretch out the length of your breath. Stretch out the length of your collarbones and your biceps and your forearms and your fingertips. Exhale, roll back to center. 2 feet are planted onto the mat. Prop up onto your elbows to lift up. Open your eyes if you haven't already. And prop up onto your hands. We're gonna take a reverse tabletop. Fingertips are gonna point towards our feet, towards our hips. Ground down through the soles of your feet and heels, and then lift up, hips up towards the sky, creating a shelf of the body from the knees to the thighs and the pelvis and the belly and the rib cage. Maybe drop your head back. Big breath in here. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more times. Inhale to open up. Exhale, lower back down. Really activating the back body is so important for heart openers. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Good. Cross your feet, cross your ankles. Come over top into tabletop pose. Stack your hips over your knees, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your tail, lift your gaze. Pull your heart through your shoulders and drop your head back. And then exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round your pubic bone up into your sternum, push the ground away, separate your shoulder blades on the back body. Inhale to open into your cow pose. Exhale, push and round into cat. With your breath, 3 more times. Inhale, open a cow. This time on your exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels. Left hand stays pointing forward, right hand drops back by your right foot. Palm is facing up towards the sky. As we inhale, we're gonna round forward, drag the back of the hand on the mat. At the top of your in-breath, twist open to the right. Exhale, sit your hips to your heels, lower your right hand down. Inhale, roll forward through your tabletop cat pose. Arm reaches high at the top of the breath. This time, exhale, thread the needle. Send your right hand underneath your left shoulder. Lower down onto your right shoulder and ear. Extend and walk your left fingertips forward. Couple breaths here. Let your breath expand your rib cage even in this little contorted shape. Breathe in. Breathe out, walk your left hand underneath your body. Inhale to open up, modified side plank. So we're gonna kickstand our left foot out to the side, extend right leg long, and extend right hand to the ceiling. Good. On your in-breath, see if you can really rotate your hips up to the sky, and then peel your shoulder open. Your shoulder blades are creating a shelf for your heart, and then push it up towards the sky. Good. Come back through more of a neutral shape in your side plank. Inhale for length. Exhale, draw right knee to right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, curl right heel back. See if you can clasp onto the top of your right foot with your right hand. Draw your heel in towards your glute, engage your glutes, push your hips forward, and then maybe kick your foot into your hand for more of a quad stretch and opening along the front of the right shoulder. Good. Inhale to re-extend long through fingertips, through right heel. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Left knee is grounded, low lunge. Right hand reaches behind you. Inhale, left hand up to the sky. Drop your right hand back. So if it comes to the back of the thigh, great. If it comes to the left heel, great. We're just reversing our low lunge. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Come to stand on your shins. So shoulders are stacked over knees. Right leg comes back to meet the left. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, bring your hands to the back body. Fingertips are pointing up. Palms are pressing into your sacrum. Find a little camel prep. So engage your glutes. Press forward, lift your chest up and back. Breathe in here. Breathe out, forward fold, Uttanasana at the back of the mat. Drop your head, let it hang. Find some length in the hamstrings, but bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Energetically pull your fingertips backwards as you stretch your heart forwards. Exhale, fold. Push through your feet, lift up one segment at a time through your spine. Head and arms are last to lift. Exhale, cactus out your elbows, draw them to 90 degrees along the side body. Again, engage your glutes, press them forward, lift your chest up and back, like you're arching over a big beach ball behind you. Inhale to straighten, arms reach high. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands forward. All the way to the top of the mat. Lower your knees down. And then lower your pelvis and your belly down. Untuck your toes, zip your inner thighs together. Press your feet into the mat. On an in-breath, lift up into a baby cobra. Really using the muscles on the back body to lift you as opposed to pushing in the hands. Exhale, release down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, release down. One more time, inhale. Back body is engaged, feet are pushing into the mat, kneecaps are lifting. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, glide your hips back to your heels, active child's pose. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back, palm is facing up towards the sky. As we inhale, round forward through your cat pose, drag the back of your hand on the mat. At the top of your breath, twist open to the left. Exhale, sit your hips back to your heels, lower hips down, lower hand down. Inhale, round forward through your cat. Twist open at the top of the breath. Exhale, thread the needle, left hand comes underneath, right shoulder, drop down onto the right ear, or left ear. And then walk your right fingertips forward. Couple breaths to land here. Good. Walk your right hand underneath your body. On an inhale, open up to modified side plank. So again, we twist open to the left. This time, kickstand your right foot out to the side and then straighten your left leg long. Breathe in here. Breathe out to really rotate your hips up towards the sky. Breathe in, spiral your chest up and under your left armpit. Good. Find a more neutral shape with your body. Inhale for length. Lift your left foot off the mat. Exhale, curl left heel into glute. Clasp onto the top of the foot with your left hand. Find the stability of your pelvis first, so you're not really dumping and arching into low back. Once you find that core engagement, kick your foot into your hand. Open up across the front of the quad. Breathe in here. Good. Breathe out to release. Inhale, stretch long one more time. Exhale, curl left knee into your body, step your foot to the top of the mat. Left hand stays behind you as we breathe in. Right hand up to the sky. Left hand is either on the back of the right thigh or onto the right heel. Inhale, open up. Good. Exhale, use your core to lift you to center. Step your left knee back to meet the right. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to the back. Push your hips forward, engage your glutes. Drop back into your camel, Uttanasana prep. Inhale to lengthen and lift. Exhale, Uttanasana forward fold at the back of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift, fingertips to the mat or to your shins. Create a flat back. Find that yummy stretch. Exhale, fold. Stack your spine one segment at a time to lift up. Head is the last to unfurl. Arms reach high. Exhale, cactus out the elbows. Lift your heart as if you had a balloon pulling it up towards the sky. Good, inhale, find center. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, fill up halfway. Exhale, walk your hands all the way forward, briefly holding your plank. And then lower your knees and your pelvis and your chest to the mat. Again, bring your feet in towards each other, untuck your toes. This time, bring your fingertips on the very edges of the mat. Tent up onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift from the back of the heart, oscillating Cobra. Exhale, lower back down onto your belly button, and then your low ribs, and then your chest. Inhale, push the ground away. Lift up from the back of the heart. Exhale, lower back down. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out, lower down. Tuck your toes, plant your hands, come into tabletop pose, and then eventually downward facing dog. Gliding your hips back. Dropping your gaze between your toes. A couple breaths here to settle, to walk out your dog, to ground down into this shape, and to arrive here. Good. Plant down through your hands and your left foot. Inhale, sweep right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Think about pointing your right kneecap up to the sky, but also really open through the heart. So gaze underneath right armpit. Inhale, square the hips, straighten your right leg. Exhale, pull your right knee into your chest. Step your foot through. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lift up to crescent lunge. Arms reach high. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Pull your heart up. Press your left heel back and your left thigh up. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. Power lunge. Torso is at a diagonal. Hands meet each other in the center out in front of you. Good, open it up again. And then power lunge, lean forward. Create that nice undulation through your spine. Inhale to open up. Exhale, power lunge. This time, inhale, warrior two, straight into your reverse. Left hand down the left thigh, right arm back. And exhale, find a standing splits. So we're stepping into our right foot. Left heel is driving up towards the sky. Good, breathe in here. Find some length through the left big toe. Exhale, pull left knee in towards your body. Hug it into your chest. Engage your core to keep it glued there. As we inhale, we press through our right foot to rise to standing. Arms reach high. Dancer prep. We're gonna extend our left hip, so our heel is still plugged in towards our booty, but we're gonna really activate the back body as we cactus the arms and open the chest. So you're creating a little half circle shape, or it should look like that, or it might look like that, but point is drop your head back, lift to your heart, and extend your left hip behind you. Breathe in, breathe out, curl everything in, round through the spine, elbows to left knee. Two more times, inhale, open up, balance on the right foot. Even if you're hardly moving at all, just create that intention. Exhale, curl in. One more time, inhale. This time, exhale, parallel your torso to the mat, extend your left leg long. Finding this airplane variation, breathe in. Breathe out, left toe plants, hands frame right foot. Inhale, three-legged dog, right heel high. Exhale, bend your right knee, open your hip, and then flip your dog over. So we're gonna bring the right toes back behind the body, hips hover off the mat, left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Inhale, push up into wild thing, pressing through the left hand and driving hips up towards the sky. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Take an inhale to roll forward to high plank. Take an exhale, lower your knees. Sit your hips back, active child's pose. Inhale, round forward, cat pose. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant into your right foot. Inhale, sweep left foot high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Spiral your chest under your left shoulder. Inhale, straighten, re-extend, neutralize the hips. Exhale, pull left knee into the body. Step your foot through to your left thumb. Good. Inhale, high lunge, arms reach high. Exhale, cactus. Elbows are bent, pulling back behind you, spreading across the front of the heart. Good. Lean forward, torso is at a diagonal. Arms stretch forward, hands are facing each other. And open it up into your cactus high lunge. Move with your breath, whatever feels good. Sometimes it feels good to exhale into this shape. Sometimes it feels good to inhale. Whatever feels good. One more time. On your next exhale, we'll meet in that power lunge. Then inhale, reverse your warrior. Swivel right heel down, right hand on the back of the right thigh, left arm reaches back. Good. We're gonna find a standing splits. Step into the left foot, engage the right hamstring and glute, lift your right leg up to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, curl your right knee in towards your body, engage your core. Plant your left big toe down, inhale, come to stand. Arms are high, right knee is into your chest. And then cactus your elbows, extend your right leg behind you. Point your toes like they could touch the back of your skull. We're gonna breathe in, arc as much as you can, as much as feels supported in your body. Exhale, round curl in. Inhale, open up. Exhale to curl and round in. One more time. Good. On your next exhale, lean your weight forward, straighten your right leg back behind you in this warrior 3 airplane variation. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Bend into your left knee, lower your right toe to the mat, hands frame out left foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, flip your dog, left toes land behind you, hips hover off the mat for a moment. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. As you're ready, inhale, open up, wild thing. Press strong into your points of contact and use your breath to elevate your chest. Find some buoyancy here. One more breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use an inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Exhale, sink your hips back to your heels as you lower your knees to the mat. Active child's pose, like you're about to pounce on someone. Inhale, ripple forward, high or tabletop cat, and exhale, downward facing dog. Good. As you're ready, plant through your left foot. Inhale, sweep right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Whatever opening feels good for you. Inhale, re-square. Exhale, pull right knee into chest. Step your foot to your right thumb. Good. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms reach high. This time, step into your right foot. Bring your knee up into your chest, straight away. Now drop your left knee so that it's bent, but it's matching the left knee. We're gonna move into dancer pose. Bring your left hand to the inside or the outside of the left foot. I think I wanna do inside today. Inhale to stretch right arm high. As we exhale, we're gonna lean our upper body forward, but stay engaged through the back body, especially the back of the left glute and hamstring, to kick your foot into your hand. Hand holding onto foot, toes reaching up to sky. Gaze is focused. 3 breaths. Lift a little higher. One more inhale. Exhale slowly. Set your left foot down to meet your right. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Moving through the other side as you're ready. Inhale, left foot sweeps high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale to re-square. Exhale, left foot plants in between your thumbs. Breathe in, high crescent lunge. Breathe out, step into your right foot. Right knee comes into chest. And then drop your right knee to meet and match the left knee. Curl your heel in towards your glute. Hold on to the right foot with your right hand. And then on an in-breath, reach left hand high. Create some length. On an exhale, start to lean your upper body forward just as much as you kick your right foot into your hand and drive it up towards the sky. 3 breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale, stay. Good, inhale to stand. Exhale to release, right foot down. Breathe in, arms sweep high. Breathe out, let it go, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, downward facing dog. Close your eyes, land here for 3 breaths. And feel your heart melting down towards the mat as you wrap your biceps up towards the sky. Gently lower your knees to the mat. Toes can stay tucked or they can come untucked. Lift your shoulders to stack over your hips. We're gonna move into Uttanasana, camel pose. So we can take any variation we did. We can do cactus arms. You can place your hands on your low back if you're ready to move into the full pose. Don't lose those mechanics. So still think about lifting up just as much, or if not more, than how much you lean back. This is not an ego thing. It is not worth an injury in your low back. It's a pose that sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and there is no shame in that. So as you're ready, we're gonna lift up through our arms. Either take one of those first variations or exhale. Cactus your elbows, elevate up through your heart, engage your glutes to press your hips forward. If you feel like you can breathe and still keep the front core tucked in, you can drop one hand back to a heel and then another hand back. Maybe your head drops back as well. 5 breaths. Notice where your breath goes. Try to lengthen it. And then try to deepen it. 2 more cycles of breath. Use your exhale to engage your core. Come back out from where you started, nice and slow. And then untuck your toes, sit onto your heels, close your eyes immediately and drop in. That big heart opener, what comes up? Is there anything in your life or in your body that feels like it's circling, like it's bubbling to the surface, like it's coming exposed, maybe in a good way, maybe in a freeing way? And then without rushing it, we're going to end class how we started, in a supported fish pose. So find whatever props you need and move into the shape. And we're just going to compare how we feel now to how we felt when we started. Lay your body back, let it be supported. Let it release any holding it has, so you can really just spread open through the chest, through the heart, through the shoulders and the neck and the throat. Three more cycles of breath here. Let out an exhale, don't overthink it. I'm going to come to a seat, but please stay here truly as long as you want. Like, honestly, stay there longer. Please do. Don't let me rush you out. That is the end of our class. Thank you for being here. Heart openers are a love-hate for sure. Just listen to your body. When I feel like I can do them without relying on my low back, they feel great. I might not go as far into a pose, but I've learned that that's totally okay and way better. So please do not let some image of a pose get in the way of you practicing your own practice, by all means. Thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and then I have my Venmo listed below. If you would be so kind as to donate, that would be amazing if you're in that place. If you're not, just join me anyways. I would love for you to come back again tomorrow, and I will see you then.